guys, what's up? It's Sydney and welcome to day number 6 of 12 days of makeup. That's right, we are already halfway through. Can you believe it? I can't. Christmas is approaching, and what better way to celebrate than to do a nice glam Grinch inspired look. So that's kind of what I was going for with this. We got the dark greens going on, we got a little light green blending in, and then we have our gold glam incorporated into it. If you are excited for this video, give this thing a thumbs up, people. And of course, subscribe down below and ring that little notification bell right next to it so you guys are notified of my future uploads, especially for the next 6 days. And let's get into it. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my first eye. I have yet to do my eyebrow, my lashes, or anything like that. So we will be doing that at the end, don't worry. We're just gonna get right into the eyeshadow tutorial. So I actually used 3 different palettes for this look. Starting off with the OG Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I honestly forgot that I had this palette and forgot how good it is. So right now we're just taking a big fluffy brush, and you can take any neutral shade. I mixed these 2 together, and you are just putting that in your crease and then up above, just kind of giving you that neutral lid so that you're ready to start blending some green into it. And it appears that there is still some green on this brush, so just ignore that. It'll all come together anyway, haha. Next, I'm going into another Jaclyn Hill palette from her vault, and I'm going into this light green army shade, and this is called Potion, and we are just stamping that all in the crease till the pigment is showing up nice and good. So most of this is going to be getting covered up. You kind of see it on up here on this eye. So it does still play a little bit of an important part. You're gonna take this same fluffy brush and just blend it out. Alright, we are taking this same small brush and the same Jaclyn Hill palette and going into this shade Inside Job. I did do a tutorial using this eyeshadow palette before. I will link that below. So this might look a little similar, but we do have some other special touches going on in here just to really go with that holiday theme. So we're just stamping this in the crease, and then as you are brightening up that pigment, go ahead and start kind of taking it onto the lid a little bit. Now before even blending this anywhere, I'm taking my James Charles palette and we're going into this dark green shade down here. This is more of like a natural green color as opposed to the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I wanted to use both. The other one is more of a dark foresty green, but this is more of like a, you know, like Crayola crown green. So I'm just stamping this into the lid all over for a nice green base. But we did want to add that dark green for more of that dimension look, and we are going to go back into that with a little more right now. And again, just taking this big fluffy brush. I literally use this for everything. We're just kind of blending this all together. And I am just wiping this off so that I can blend it at the top a little bit. So from here, we're gonna take a nice flat edged brush so we can go ahead and add some primer on the base for a little cut crease action. We're gonna hit the middle with this. for that halo effect. And we're stopping at the crease as usual. And we're just kind of going back and forth until we get a little bit of symmetric cut crease. Doesn't have to be perfect because we will be going over it with other eyeshadows. So right now I'm going into this James Charles palette and going into that same green. Just a little bit adding on the edges. Then going into this mini Jaclyn Hill palette and going into the shade Trickery. So we're gonna start adding some metallic shimmery shades and we're just kind of patting this on, but leaving most of the middle open for that gold shade. All right, I'm now taking another flat-edged brush so that we can go ahead and add some gold in the middle. And I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, this gold shade right here. I'm sorry, I'm not saying the names, but this is in the shade Queen. It all makes sense. So we're just patting this on the center. And just kind of blending that into the greens. Now, I personally think doing this look, it's so hard to get the like middle shade even. I struggle with that, so if you have any tips, let me know. I'm just gonna try to blend this in so that it just kind of blends naturally together. Okay, so now that we have our base on, using this big fluffy brush to kind of blend them together naturally. Okay, so now that we have our top on, I'm gonna go ahead and do the bottom. So what I did for this, took this small eyeshadow brush and I went into this dark green inside job. Just put it on my lower lash line. About halfway, and then on the inside as well. Leaving some room for that gold shade in the middle. So now I'm just taking this small brush, going into that gold and placing it in the middle on my lower lid. And then from there, taking this small blending brush and going into this light army green shade and just kind of following the bottom of where I just put all of the shadow on my lower lid so that I can connect. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the tutorial. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe some of this eyeshadow off, put on some lashes, mascara, do my brows, and then that's it. I lied. Some other important steps real quick. I'm taking this brush that I used to add this gold underneath, going into that same gold shade and putting that on my inner corner. And then also highlighting my brow bone with that. Okay, now we can go ahead, lashes, brows. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I have just added some lashes. I am finishing up with my mascara right now. So I'm just gonna add a little more to blend my natural lashes into my fake ones. And then I'm gonna hit the bottom lashes with some mascara. Got my brows on as well. I also put a little bit of blush on, so now all we have to do is add a little bit of highlight and lip, and then you got your glam for today. So I am going to be using my Becca Champagne Pop for my highlight. This is just like such a good go-to highlight. Let me zoom you guys out. I do think this Champagne Pop is such a good highlight. I think when it's on the face, well, on my skin tone anyway, it's like a good balance between like a nice like gold silver shimmer, I would say. I'm just gonna hit the nose. Cupid's bow. Is that what it's called? I think. The chin. And there you have it. I always say that and then I forget that I have to put something on my lips, so my lips for today, we're not gonna do anything too crazy because we have a nice popping eye look. I do have this Luna by Luna lip gloss, and I got this in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I think it's good for like special occasions. It's more of a gold shimmery color, so I think that this should match perfectly. Yeah. And I think what I want to do with this is just take a little bit of that Becca highlighter and pop some on my lips. Yeah. So I wouldn't normally do this, but I think it looks very, very cool with the gold shimmer on my eyes. Just a little bit of dramatic effect. And there you have it. Okay, so that wraps up day 6 of 12 days of makeup. I know that I'm a little bit behind. I'm 1 day behind. I know you guys were worried. Don't worry, I will still be posting 12 videos by the end of all of this. So make sure you stay tuned by clicking that subscribe button and of course ringing that little notification bell right next to it so you guys are notified of my uploads for the next 6 days. I can't believe we're already halfway through. Honestly, it felt like it's been a while. There, I said it. But I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm creating a bunch of fun new looks that I know I'd be able to incorporate different colors into. So honestly, this is just great practice for me. Let me know what you guys think of this tutorial. Would you rock with it? Would you not? Let me know in the comments down below, and I hope to catch you guys on day 7.